If we want to look at the full group schedule, the best place to do that is in the View link. So go ahead and click on View. And this will take you to your QGenda View tab. First, in the top left corner, we can change the start date, the range, or the view by of how we're looking at the schedule. If you want to change the date, just click inside the start date box. You can choose a new date by clicking on one of the days in the calendar dialog box. You'll see as you make a change in this area, the Go button will highlight in green. It's signaling to you that you have to refresh your screen in order for those changes to take effect. You can also change the range. Right now, we're looking at 3 weeks. I'll go ahead and change it to 1. And then click Go. Now you'll see on the schedule grid, only 1 week shows. I can also change this view by. Right now, the selection is staff down left. This means that all staff members are listed down here on the left-hand side. We can change this to tasks down left. I also have to click Go here. Now you'll see instead of the names populating on the left-hand side of the schedule grid, it's all of the tasks. Depending on which way you are most used to looking at the schedule, you can use either one of those functions. Now, let's look at the staff box. That's this box right here on the left-hand side of your screen. It's got all of our staff members listed with several icons next to each one of their names. The first one is what looks like a small lightning bulb, and this is our highlight function. So if we wanted to know where Dr. Best was going to be throughout this entire schedule, we could just click on that highlight button and pick apart his name in the schedule. You'll see it highlights the person in dark blue background. In order to remove the highlighting, we can just click on the light bulb one more time and it goes away. Another way to pick apart pieces of the schedule is to use these magnifying glasses. Each person has 2 magnifying glasses. One has a green arrow and the other one has a red arrow. And these are hide and show icons. So let's say I only wanted to look at Dr. Best's schedule. What I can do is use these global magnifying glasses. I'll go ahead and click on the red one, and this is hide all. Then I can go to Dr. Best and click on the green arrow. This only shows Dr. Best's schedule and where he's going to be on this week that I have displayed. If I want to show everybody back on the schedule again, the best way to do this is to click in this drop-down menu and choose All Staff. That way, you'll know just by looking at this filter box that all of the staff members are displayed. Another way to pick apart the schedule is to use what we call staff filters. If I wanted to only show my schedule really quickly without having to use any of these hide and show icons, I can create a staff filter just for myself. The way to do that is to click on this small spreadsheet icon with the plus sign in the middle of it. I'm going to call this one My Schedule. Once you type in the name, click Add. And because I signed up as Dr. Mobley, Dana Mobley, I'm going to click on this checkbox. Now, what I can do is click in this drop-down menu and choose the filter that says My Schedule. Now, only my name populates the schedule grid. This is an easy way to just quickly look at what you're doing throughout the schedule. I'll show you what this looks like in staff down left also. I'm going to come to this view by selector and choose staff down left. Once you hit go, you'll see that now only my name is listed on the left-hand side and all of my assignments populate the schedule. Again, if you want to make sure you're looking at everybody back on the schedule again, just choose the filter that says All Staff. Now, let's look at the task box. This box is located down at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Each task is listed, and each task also has another pair of magnifying glasses. These are also hide and show icons for each task. So, if you wanted to only display the task that says OB call, what you could do is click on this red arrow magnifying glass above all the other ones that says hide all. This will take all tasks off of the schedule grid. Once you've done that, then you can go to the OB call green arrow magnifying glass and just show that one. Again, this will only display OB call where it is on the schedule. Now, if we want to make sure we're looking at all the tasks that are scheduled in this range, we can come to this drop-down menu again and choose the one that says All Tasks. We can also create task filters. So if I wanted to make a filter that only shows me the call tasks, what I can do is click on this spreadsheet icon with the plus sign in the middle of it. This is very similar to how we added a staff filter. So I'm going to call this one Calls. Once you've typed in the name, click Add, and then go through and check off the tasks that you want to include. I'm going to include OB call, first call, second, and third call. So once I've done that, I can come to this drop-down menu, choose the filter that I just created called Calls, and only the tasks that I selected in that filter will populate the schedule grid. Again, if you want to make sure you're looking at everything that's on the schedule, just make sure it says All Tasks in that drop-down menu.